Um,
So let me just, Good afternoon, everyone who all are joining in and who may join later in the event. This is your host, Himanshi Kaushik, and I heartily and sincerely welcome you all in today's webinar on entering the world of artificial intelligence and data engineering. Basically, career pathways and opportunities we're going to learn through the session. And for that, we have our expert here with us. So we have Mr. Charantan, who is currently a data science trainer with Futurense Technologies and is based out of Mumbai. And in total, Charantan sir has more than 5 years of work experience in the field of data science and analytics. And prior to Futurense Technologies, basically, he was employed as a data scientist with Atos, Bajaj Finserv, and Pyramid Capital. And his stints include and cover spectrums across healthcare, fintech, edtech, and manufacturing industries. And sir, with this, I heartily welcome you in the webinar. And now I would like you to please take over the screen. And so before you start with the presentation, I want all the participants to know that now you can post in your questions in chat box, Q&A box, or you can raise your hand so that we can have a chat session with our expert here. And so with this, I would like you to please take over the screen and looking forward to an amazing session, sir.
all right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Firstly, apologies for joining in late. I was facing certain technical problems and I was late to join in. All right. So welcome to this webinar. My name is Chirantan. I work as a data science trainer with Futurense Technologies. I am based out of Mumbai. Okay, and I'm here to tell you guys like what exactly do we do. Can we start off with the slides, please? Okay, let's go to the first slide. Yeah, all right. Now, Futurense, we at Futurense call ourselves as the godfather of talent. Okay, and why do we call ourselves as a godfather of talent? It's in the name itself. Okay, firstly, it's basically zero cost. Okay, the best part is you don't have to pay anything. Most of the courses that you will see, you end up paying 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupees upfront. Okay, and then many times a person is disappointed that he or she, even after paying so much fees to an edtech company, they end up getting the job, they end up not getting the job. Okay, so our career accelerator ecosystem is basically very different. Okay, what do we do is that we really create analytics professional who will do well in the field of data analyst and data engineering free of cost. Okay, that's the main point. We train him or her, and then we deploy him or her in the real world. Okay, and we go to the next slide, please. Yeah, let us see the video. Okay, and this basically shows us the life at Futurense. Okay, so yeah.
So Mr. Chirantan, though, there is some issue in the video, so I think we can move to the next slide.
Okay, no issues, totally fine. Let's move to the next slide. This video, usually is to tell us like how do we train our students at Futurense, what is the life at Futurense, so on and so forth. But like what's our goal? What's our end goal at the end of the day? Why do we call ourselves as godfather of talent? It's basically whoever student comes in whichever year or decade are we, it is to make sure that that particular person or a professional is now equipped with all the tools and technologies, and they can go out there and and bag a job. Okay, whether it's data science, whether it's data analytics, whether it's data engineering, you are well equipped with all the tools and techniques that are needed in order to go bag a job, and not just a normal job, a good job. Okay, with with a decent hike in the salary, so on and so forth. Can you go to the next slide, please? Yeah. Okay, that's great. Some of the highlights for this program are, one of the most important things that I usually see these days is that even if there is one internship opening, there are hundreds and hundreds of applicants. So that is, you can look at the just the competition that is out there just in order to grab that particular internship. Okay. But in this case, we are giving you three internships. Okay. That three internships along with stipends, and that could do during the degree. Okay. So you're completing your degree. Okay. When you're in the process of finishing your degree, you are already three internships through. Okay. And I don't have to personally tell you that internships play a very big role. Okay. No, in you bagging that particular job. There's a letter of intent that you get. Okay. Conditional letter of intent. And obviously, there are people or experts who train you who are not just like normal faculty. These are all one of the firstly, they are all global faculty. These are all people who have worked out there in practical world. They are the people who have done something or the other in their field. Okay. So they are the best of the best. Okay. Can we go to the next slide, please? Usually if you have seen these days, everyone is talking about industry 4.0, industry 4.0. What is industry 4.0? Okay. It is said that we're in the fourth revolution. We're in the fourth industrial revolution, and this is the period where we are in the field of Internet of Things. Okay. We are in the field of automation. We are in the era of blockchain. We are in the era of data. Okay, so on and so forth. So it's important in today's day and age to be a professional who understands who understands what it is to work in industry 4.0, who is well equipped to work, to work in the technologies in industry 4.0, so on and so forth. And we at Futurense aim to do the same. We create a professional who is ready to work in industry 4.0. Okay, can we go to the next slide, please? Sure. So what are some of the data engineering skills, okay, that you require in the field of industry 4.0? Now we have seen a lot of times, okay, especially in the past coming years, the job for data engineering is at an all-time high. Okay. So what are some of the skills that you need to become a data engineer? Okay. And that too in the era of industry 4.0. Firstly, it's data integration. Then you have data warehousing, modeling, governance, quality issues, streaming, real-time processing, cloud data, big data, programming programming, scripting. There are so many of things. And whatever skills that you see right now are everything that are taught to you during the course. So you can just imagine, instead of spending those thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of rupees and sometimes even dollars in just to learn that one single subject, you can look at the kind of subjects that you are going to study, and that too from the best faculty in the particular course. Okay, let me go to the next slide, please. Look at the market demand. Okay, the graph itself talks what is the need. Okay, for example, look at the need for data engineer. Okay, and trust me, it is because we are in the field right now. We know what kind of growth it is. Okay, it's not a linear growth. It is an exponential growth. Okay, not just in the number of job vacancies, but in the terms of salary as well. Look at the salaries. Okay. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Sure. If you look at the internships, we have already discussed this, that there are going to be 3 internships during the program. Okay. And these are all 3 paid internships, stipend based internships. Okay. And the best part is these internships are placed in such a beautiful way that one of the internship will be in the field of AI, one internship will be in the field of ML, and one internship will be in the field of DE. So tomorrow, if you want to apply in artificial intelligence, you want to apply in data engineering, you want to apply in the field of machine learning, you have an internship ready in those particular fields. Okay. And I think that is one of the biggest things, one of the biggest pluses, one of the biggest advantages, and that too, it's going to be stipend based, right? So one of the biggest pluses that you can have during this particular, I would say, era. So yeah, can we go to the next slide, please? Yes. Now, someone might ask, how are these internships placed? Okay, when is the first internship? When is the second internship? When is the third internship? Okay, so you can say it right here. The first internship is after the fourth semester. Okay, in that internship is with respect to the data engineering. Okay, data engineering competencies, which is nothing but in the field of data engineering. The second semester is going to be in the field of is going to be on sixth of semester, after sixth of semester, and is going to be in the field of machine learning engineering. Third is going to be after the seventh semester, and that's going to be a mix of D and AI. Okay, so you can see we are covering a vast spectrum. Okay, and that too after crucial years, like after the fourth semester, after the sixth and the seventh. Okay, so by the time after seventh semester you start studying for your placements, apply for jobs, you have a very jam-packed, a really good CV along with 3 internships. So you will be unstoppable in order to bag a job, right, in the field of data science and analytics and engineering. Yeah. When we go to the look at the tech stack. Okay, now this is considered to be one of the most premium tech stacks in the field of data science. We are learning Python, we are learning SQL, we are learning algorithms like XGBoost, we are learning AWS NiFi, EC2, Spark, S3, Cluster, we are learning Power BI, we are learning Azure. Okay, just look at, we're learning 2 different types of cloud systems, Windows, Azure, and AWS. We're learning Scala. That what it does is that you are getting good on the programming part, you are getting good on the scripting part, and then you're also becoming good on the cloud services part. Okay, and trust me, that is a very powerful thing to have on your CV. Okay, so this is one of the best tech stacks. Hands down, one of the best tech stacks in the world. Okay, again, this is again an overview of the tech stacks. Okay, and what are the key skills? Okay, so whatever you see on the screen right now are the key skills that you need in this day and age to bag a job. Let us look at the learning outcomes. What are the learning outcomes? It's nothing but, it's, if you look at the learning outcomes, it's basically making you an industry ready professional, someone who can go out in industry 4.0 and tell that, hey, yes, I know all these skills and I am really cut out to perform all these job activities. Thanks to Futurense. Yeah. So you can apply analysis, you can do predictions, you can optimize algorithms, you can be a part of decision making process in big companies and tell managements that, hey, this is what I feel should be done. Okay, so it's the best part that you are going out there with an entrepreneurial mindset and equipped with all these tools and technologies and techniques. Okay, you'll be getting a conditional letter of intent. Okay, please note this letter of intent is conditional. Okay, and obviously subject to prevailing economic conditions and resource requirements in the industry. Okay, the joining date, assignment of the work, nature of the work, and the location are sole prerogative of the industry. And obviously the candidates who are satisfying all of these conditions will be only eligible to sit for the letter of for the placements. Now, why Futurense? As I told you, one of the best part, 3 stipend-based internships, correct? These stipend-based internships, we have seen how are they placed, right? After the 4th semester, after the 6th semester, after the 7th semester. Yeah. Second part, you are learning with the best of the best, okay, with the best of the best faculty. They'll come down, they'll share their experiences. And we call ourselves modern gurukul, right? So a guru will shape you in that particular way. Okay, so you start thinking in different ways, you start thinking in multiple ways, so on and so forth. Yeah. And if you look at the first point, 18 plus cohorts of Futurense have already been deployed. Yeah. So every single cohort have n number of students. So all of them have been successfully deployed with Fortune 500 companies. Okay. You can actually go and just look out for Futurense alumni, so many of them on LinkedIn, and just talk to them directly. Okay. So that's the best part. Okay. And that is what we take pride in. Yeah. We don't just give you, or we just don't impart the knowledge. We impart you the knowledge, we give you the stipend-based internships, and then we pick you up and place in the industry. That's the best part. Okay. So can we go to the next part? These are some of the program architects. These are some of the biggest names in the industry. Okay. they're all the people who have done something really fantastic in their fields. They have certain degree of achievement, certain degree of uh, how do I say, goodwill in the field of data science, and all of them have actually designed the program for Futurense. Okay, so obviously we are blessed with some of the best minds in the industry. Go to the next slide, please. Look at the Bangalore office. It's beautiful. Okay, Bangalore, Mumbai office, Bangalore office especially. It's one of the biggest and the best tech campuses. I personally feel it's really good. Okay, you get that premium feeling that you are somewhere, you're learning somewhere, and you're learning. Obviously, you're learning the best. But when the interior is such, you also feel you feel potent, you feel confident. Okay, and we go to the next slide. This is the Delhi office. Again, really cool. Okay, beautiful office. Yeah, we go to the next slide. Yeah, I think that was it. So yeah, so thank you so much. So that was all about Futurense and why do we call ourselves as Godfather of Talent. And yeah, that was very much to share about today. So we are open to Q&A. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for the presentation. And yes, sir, we have got certain few questions from our registrants here. So I will be just taking them up just in a minute. Yeah. Okay. So wait. Okay. So this question, am I audible, sir? Am I audible?
Yeah,
sir.
you are.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am, you're audible, ma'am.
Okay. So basically, so this question is coming from an anonymous attendee, and it says that there are various techniques or bifurcations in the AI. For example, natural language processing, cloud computing, and deep learning. So what students should learn and what is more preferable?
Oh, sorry. Actually, there was some inaudibility. Maybe it's my internet. Could you please repeat?
Yeah, sir, actually, so in AI, basically this question is for AI, artificial intelligence, and it says there are different bifurcations like deep learning, natural language processing, and cloud computing. So
Correct.
what should students choose and what is more preferable?
It totally depends. Firstly, I think it totally depends on your personal liking. But as of now, if you ask me, in today's day and age, in today's job market, one of the most important things are firstly, definitely having the skills of data engineering, followed by the field of machine learning. We are still out there not using deep learning to solve the industry problems. So we are still using the traditional ML algorithms, and data engineering is the evergreen field. So it has to be there. So yeah, that is what I'll go with. Yeah. Any more questions?
Ma'am, you're on mute, ma'am. Yeah.
Sorry, very sorry. So this question came from Priyanshu. It says, what is the meaning of Internet of Things?
Oh, sure. Internet of Things is basically, as the name suggests, what Internet of Things in a nutshell means is that you have different nodes. Okay, and this node can be a TV, can be a laptop, can be a phone, can be a tablet, can be anything. Okay, even a microwave for that matter is connected to the internet such that the data, everything or every movement of that particular device or a node is being tracked and pushed on the cloud. Okay, such that there is data generation and we can later perform analysis on the data that is extracted from every single node, and that together in a nutshell forms Internet of Things.
Right. So, okay, I hope Priyanshu, you've got the answer of the question. Sir, we have another question, and I
Sure.
think it has been repeated a lot of times, but still, it says when data scientist, how data scientist basically converts to normal person, like in a business. So how do they convince different businessmen who does not understand the technicalities of it?
That's the skill. That's the skill of a data science professional or any analytics professional as to how to convey technical information to a non-technical entity or non-technical person. I think that's where the skill lies. Okay, and that is also where we Futurense come in. Okay, we actually have classes on case studies. We actually brush up on their communication skills as to how can they communicate all these stuff. Okay, and that is the reason, that is where we come in. Okay, so it's a very deep thing. Okay, actually you have to be there, right there in the person. So yeah, uh, for sure, if you join the Futurense program, you'll get to know that. Sure.
Right, right. And I think so we're done with the questions. So attendees, if you have any other question, you can post in the Q&A box or chat box. And if not, then I would like to take permission from all the experts here, Ankita ma'am, Jayat sir, and Charanjan sir, to wrap this webinar up. And before that, I would like to extend my thanks to all of them for joining in and for giving in your time. Ankita ma'am, Jayat sir, if you want to add anything to the webinar, sir, ma'am.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I would like to say something to the attendees
yeah.
that we have been to LPU. We all worked with LPU, Futurense guys. So we have seen how beautiful the campus of LPU is, the student life of LPU, the curriculum, the education, the internship and project opportunity that students get is very beautiful in this wonderful campus which LPU has made. And Futurense has this work integrated program with LPU, which is a specialization in artificial intelligence and data engineering. So this is an added advantage to students who want to pursue career in AI and data engineering instead of going to the traditional core CSE way. So we would love to have students who have a vision to do something great and to get a successful placement or do their own business, which is related to all about AI and data engineering. So we would love to have these kind of students into our program. So thank you, Himanshi ma'am, for this wonderful webinar.
Thank you so much, sir. Pleasure is all ours. And with this, so attendees, I would like to urge at last that you can come in here in LPU and can join the course and learn different techniques, and hence can excel your career and can join whichever company you want to. So with this, I take permission from all the experts. Okay, Priyanshu says thank you,
Sure.
sir. Sir. Yeah. And so, okay, until next webinar, stay safe and stay healthy. And thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone.